me quit that list for a second and talk about quitting. Because you mentioned the Detroit Lions and how you're not wearing Detroit Lions blue.
No, I am not.
You're wearing Penny Hardaway blue. Quitting is a story for you personally, and it's a story in the league, in the NFL right now. Because Vinny, the story that just blows my mind is happening in Atlanta, where head coach Arthur Smith of those 5-8 Atlanta Falcons, you're still in the divisional race. You're 5-8. You're only one game out of first place. You're 5-8. The 5-8 Falcons made a quarterback switch. Marcus Mariota, you're out, and they bring in Desmond Ridder, rookie, third-round pick. Okay, fine. I thought nothing of it. Okay, all right, they're 5-8. They're going to switch it up. Marcus Mariota said, "Oh, for real? Demotion? Well, I quit. I'll see y'all later." And he left. Okay? Like, he's done for the year. He's done.
You can't fire me because I quit.
I quit. You know what? I don't like y'all anyway. Okay, I don't like the job. Y'all ain't no good. Okay, you're going to say we were no good with me? You're certainly no good without me. I'm out of here. And I think we were talking during the break, and our producer Gary Carter says, maybe that's the last we see of Mariota. Well, I can understand why he quit. Now, I've never quit a job. I never quit a job.
You've never quit a job?
That's not true. Quitting under contract quit? No. I'd let the contract expire and be like, thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
Didn't you work at a newspaper?
They didn't have no contracts. They didn't have contracts.
So how did you leave? How did you leave?
I mean, yeah, it was just like, I guess I have. I guess I have quit a job. Is that quitting? We're like, hey, I love you. It's
resigning.
Not in it.
Resigning.
I've never quit. Let me rephrase that, Vinny. I've never quit in a way of, it's never been hostile, contentious. I never just walked out and like, you know what? This is done. We're done. You're done with me. I'm done with you. Hey, keep my name out your mouth. No. None of that has ever happened. Now, I was asked to leave once. But it wasn't personal. The whole show was asked to leave. That was back in the day. Back, way back on but that's a different story for a different day. But Marcus Mariota, I can understand why he would walk out, because he had a 2-year contract for small money with the Falcons. I'm guessing, Vinny, they may have told him, you're our bridge guy. We can't commit to you for 5 years. We're not going to give you a big-time contract, but for these 2 years, hey, I know you have chances to go other places, but we need you to be our bridge guy. And he's doing the best he can as a bridge, and they blew up the bridge. So he may feel, I'm just guessing, he may feel betrayed that they went back on their word, because he could have gone anywhere else to be a backup. I mean, he was a backup with the Raiders. He can go somewhere and be a backup. Why would you go to the Falcons to be a backup? They're a rebuilding team. Hell, let me go to Kansas City and be a backup. I'll back up Patrick Mahomes, get a ring, have fun, witness greatness. Now you ask me to be a backup to a Desmond Ridder in Atlanta on a 5-8 team? Screw you guys. I'm out. So I've never quit a job. You've quit a team, though. Tell me what it's like to quit, Vinny. Tell me what it's like to quit a team.
It feels good, actually. It feels freeing, mind you. Like, don't get me wrong. I was angry and upset. Right? Let me set the stage for y'all. July 27th, 1999. I was a young and tender teenager. Going into my sophomore year of high school. About to go into my sophomore year of high school, right? The only thing that I had...
Same.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
right. The only thing I was looking forward to as a Lions fan was Barry Sanders breaking the all-time rushing record. That was our Super Bowl. We knew we weren't going to a Super Bowl, the best quarterback that the Lions had the previous year. His name was Scott Mitchell. He got benched after the second game for a rookie named Charlie Batch.
Oof.
So we were literally saying, you know what? We are going to watch this season to watch Barry in his climb. He was 1,500 yards away. Something he got in his sleep his last 5 years. We're going to watch Barry Sanders get the rushing record. That's the only thing we're going to get. So when Barry faxed his retirement in from the Wichita Eagle and boarded that plane for London, after a few days of going through the stages of grief, of, negotiating and denial and everything else, and you resigned to the fact that Barry wasn't coming back, I looked around and I'm like, for who? For what? And I left. I left my dad to be a Lions fan, left my younger brother to be a Lions fan. They've had all this misery since then. I left that toxic relationship. Not to say I haven't been in a toxic relationship since, but I left that particular toxic relationship and have not regretted it, not one damn day. Not one.
But you know what? Some people change.
No, they
That's
don't.
why some people get remarried. Some people get remarried. Remember that? You ever hear these couples?
You don't change.
They were married. They got divorced. Then they meet up like 5, 10, 15 years later. Twinkle in his eye, twinkle in her eye. Hey, include twinkle in his eye, twinkle in his eye. Twinkle in her eye, twinkle in her eye. Okay, it's fine. Okay. And they reconnect. And it's fine. After 50, you need to go through something. You need to separate to really appreciate what they had. You need to go back. You need to go back to the Detroit Lions because the Lions are different now. They're different than they were in 1999. They're different.
All it took for you was 5 weeks to say that they differ for 50 damn years?
Yeah, that's a good one. You raised a good point. That's a good point. Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.